What's up, guys? The red light is on. Dave Van Auken, the Dave Van Auken show again. We're getting it towards the end of the year. 2021 is goodbye. 2022 is around the corner. And I got a fun one today. I'm telling you, guys, because I'm a football guy. At the end of the day, I'm a Josh Allen Buffalo Bills. You guys know that Bills Mafia stand up. But I got a really cool guy, man. Seminole. Always doing his thing. You want someone to fill in the A gap? I kind of went on some old IG videos. You need a sack, whatever. You need a knockout. You need a short notice bare knuckle Gamebred FC knockout. We got him. Let's bring in my guy right now, man. The Black Dragon, Reggie Northrup. My guy, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Good, my man. How are you, man? Happy holidays to you and yours. All right.
Yeah, happy holidays to you too, man. Just relaxing, enjoying the family time.
Yeah. But after a week after you knock someone out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that, man. It's that, man. I got so much love and respect for fighters and people in that mindset. There's just if that was me, right? If I was Reggie, like I would still be on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Like, did you see what I did to that guy? Did you see it? But it's another day. It's just another day, another money making adventure, and on to the next. It's amazing what you guys do.
Yeah, man. Just gotta keep going. That shit short-lived, short-term memory. You know what I'm saying? We turned up for a little bit, now it's on to the next.
How was Biloxi?
It was cool, man. My first time out there, it wasn't bad. It's not a bad little city, little town.
It is, man. I tell people, like, it's got the beach. Like, on the right of it is the beach and the hotel. And then the left of it, you got beautiful casinos, good food, malls. Like, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. It's like Vegas and Daytona Beach in one.
Yeah, definitely. I was just like, okay, it's just chill. Got a lot of old people out there though. That's the only thing. But other than that, it's cool, man. I definitely would love to go back to Biloxi on some chill shit. You feel me?
Yeah. You is that an avenue that we're going to see Reggie in early 22, another Gamebred fighting, championship, another Gamebred FC? Or is that just, it was out there and you did it and you feel good you did it, but do you like that avenue? Because Alex Nicholson's making moves out there. He's making money out there now.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, that was, that bare knuckle thing. It was cool. No, I didn't, but our fight wasn't a bare knuckle fight. We had gloves on, but
right.
But moving forward, I don't know about that bare knuckle thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a pro athlete, man. I just try to keep it. I try to keep it reasonable, man. I don't think I need to, bust that bare knuckle move or nothing like that right now.
Okay.
At the point in my career. But it's entertaining, man. It's dope. I was, it was a blessing to be able to be a part of that organization. It's, it's so big and growing and so entertaining. And being able to train with Alex, you know what I'm saying? That was also a blessing. You feel me? So I learned a lot from that guy. And, we even built a relationship from there. Now we're teammates. We train together.
Talking about training, you train with killers, like day in, day out.
Day in, day out. For real.
I've been seeing you a little bit out there, and then you check everyone's Instagram handles and their pictures and stuff, and you see Reggie in the background. You see the team. You see him out there. If you don't swim, you sink. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be able to swim with those guys. They're just a bunch of killers out there.
Man, it's been group after group that I've trained with. Before these guys in Orlando, I was with some killers out on the West Coast with Coach Antonio McKee and AJ McKee, the Bellator featherweight champion.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I was there for like 2 months training with those guys every day.
Nice.
Went at it. It was some good work, man. Ain't nothing but straight dogs and misfits in that gym, man. They all killers. It was an awesome experience.
Do you like kind of doing a couple different scenarios, couple different, training under different roofs? Is that something that kind of you like that interest, or do you want to be like, no, this is home. I'm going to be in this gym with this coach, this trainer, if you want to say like a Bill Belichick, you want to be underneath that Patriot umbrella for 8 straight years? Or are you okay with kind of just still going out there, seeing different eyes?
I mean, I've talked to, dealing with a lot of different coaches, and not really a lot of different coaches. I've only really trained with, guys that 3 people that I could say was my coach, so far in this fighting thing. But You know, I personally don't see a big deal about it. You know, you get to learn a lot of different things. And
Yeah.
me personally, I'm a hands-on guy, and I like to, you know, I can pick up on things and techniques very fast. You know, I learned that skill set from being a football player for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of got the grasp of, you know what I'm saying, really locking in and honing in on techniques. You feel me? And everything after that is just consistency and repetitiveness, you know, to get that muscle memory going. And now next thing you know, boom, you there. And then like me personally, I harness something that a lot of guys don't have, you know, that can't be taught at all. So it's like,
Right.
you know, it's come second nature for me. So I don't have a problem like training with this group here and then go train with another group. No, because I kind of already got my own style. My coaches are my vessels to help me put that shit all together in one beautiful masterpiece. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's how I see it.
I'm so happy you said that because, like I said, at the beginning, I'm a football guy. We'll get into it. We'll get into football for sure in the future. I'm a big Bills guy, right? So everyone was saying, hey, the Patriots, they're going to win. They're going to win the division. They got him on lock, Mac Jones. But, like, I don't see special. But I'm a Bills guy, and I've seen a lot of bad quarterbacks for Buffalo. And when I see Josh Allen, I see special. I see a unicorn. I see 6'6". I see biggest arm in the game. I see him running. And like, I'm not trying to like blow smoke up you. Like, I see special when I see you. Like, even your highlights, some of the stuff for Combat Night, spinning, kicking, slamming people don't matter. Like the knockout, like that jumps off the screen. Like you got something special. You can't teach that. Like there's a lot of hard work.
I'm glad you enjoy that, Dave. That really makes my day, man. You know, I just like to give people what they pay their money for. It's all, you know, so my first few already been quick. You know what I'm saying? At least I can do is give them a show. You know, and I know it's gonna get a little tougher as we continue to progress. But man, I really yeah, man. But I'm an entertainer, man. You know, I know how to make the crowd go. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make the crowd do their thing. Now, it was like that in football for me also. So, you know, that's second nature for me. But
man, you jump off the screen like Malky Kawa, FRM, you know, CEO. He put it out there. He's like, hey, Dana, I got someone coming for you on the next. And I'm telling you, like, the UFC, I've talked to so many people behind the scenes and behind closed doors and stuff. They love that. There's so many good fighters. You know what I mean? This is beyond. There's a lot of great fighters out there trying to work their claw the way up.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a lot of special. Like when special pops off the screen, Dana or Mick Maynard, the guy's going to see that, be like, "Oh, we want that." Like that jumps off the screen to me. So I think you got something. You got something. So I'm excited for you in your future. 2022, big.
Yeah, 2020, man. I got big plans for 22, man. A lot of big plans. So I plan on still touching that football field as well, and doing both things. You know,
Love it.
My plan this year is to try to bust out 3 fights in the whole football season. I can do it though.
What football? What kind?
USFL pro football. I was in the XFL last year.
Right.
I played for Tampa Bay Vipers, but then the pandemic kicked off and that kind of slowed everything down. So I was really full-time football playing. I was in a little NFL for a little bit, then I played in Canada. You know, so football really been my life for a while now, and you know, I'm just crossing over into this MMA platform last year. It's been cool though. I like it. I always wanted to do it, man. I wrestled in high school, so I already kind of had a little, you know what I'm saying? I already had a little sense of, you know, what this kind of game.
That feel. You already had that feel.
That feel, yes.
So, man, okay, give it to me. Like FSU, you know, saw some highlights. I know there was an injury, right? There's a bad injury to the knee. But where do you think you at right now? Technology is great. Surgery wise, did everything go good? Like I know it's years in the past, that's nothing now.
Shit, man. Okay, so the year that I tore my ACL, that was my junior year at Florida State, 2015. We had a great season. We went undefeated regular season. That was my first year starting. I led the team in tackles that year with 122 tackles. Last person to get over 100 tackles regular season was Peter Boulware back in 2002. And you got to like really weigh that with all the great linebackers that came out before then. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was pretty awesome career. Got there. We played Oregon in the Rose Bowl. I tore my ACL. I should have still left. They had me going no later than second round that year. I decided to stay.
Wait. Come back on that. So with the surgery happened. I mean, the injury happened late.
Yeah,
that was Mariota.
The injury happened the last game of the season against Mariota.
Well, Mariota. Okay, so they said if you came out, you're still going to be late second, somewhere in there.
Man, I could have went like 5th, 6th round just off of film, maybe 4th. Just what I'm saying, because they kind of harsh when you don't participate.
Yeah. Combine, yeah.
But film alone, easily could have went about 4th, 5th round. Even with the ACL, they would have rehab me. I would have got my money. I would have got a little money. They would have rehabbed me. I would have had my opportunity. But I stayed, came back my senior year. I healed in 6 months though off the ACL surgery. Came back senior C. I had surgery January that year. Came back for training camp in July, August. I was in team training camp July, August, and I played my senior year. I led the team in tackles again, and I didn't start for 2 games. 2 games I didn't start that year, but I led the team in tackles again with like 97. I really had 100 again, but they robbed me. But we ain't gonna. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But I had the knee brace on, man. But it healed back good. I mean, my knee back 100 now. Like with the way, like I said, technology and stuff now, man.
Yeah.
Shit,
you put that Fusion CBD on the knee, you're good.
Oh yeah, hey y'all.
Hey.
That Fusion Intensive CBD rub, man. I put that stuff on my knees and stuff, especially when it get cold. Like when it get cold, that's the only thing about ACL, like knee repairs. When it get cold and the weather change, you kind of feel it. It's like you need.
So what happened senior year? You got 100 tackles. I think I said you got 100. You got 100 tackles, back-to-back 100. Even coming off the injury, you got the brace. And what? And then just the NFL teams were scared about about the knee, or
that the knee thing really scared the scouts away. I came pro day. I ran a 4.7, then I ran a 4.8. My knee wasn't back 100% all the way, and it just kind of backfired on me. And I ended up going undrafted. The Redskins picked me up. I was there for a bit. Then they ended up letting me go. Then went back to training, had a few workouts, some with the Lions, workout with the Seahawks. Then end of that year, I got signed to the Rams, and I was with the Rams from that year with 16 to 17. And then me and the Rams parted ways that next year, like after spring. And then I ended up going to Canada. I played in Montreal for the Alouettes. Played there for a year. Left Canada. Then the AAF came out. That was I played for the Apollos in Orlando. Man, we was best team we was the best team in the league. We was smashing everybody. Everybody in the AAF, we was smashing them. It was going good, man. The fans was loving that league, but it was just bad business in the back end. So
yeah, there was. This new one I hear is going to be great.
Oh yeah, this new one, they got so then the XFL came out the next year,
right?
So boom, I did that. Got drafted to the XFL play for the Vipers in Tampa. That went good. That was a cool little year. But we only got to like game 4 or 5, and then that pandemic kicked off. So that was over with. So then we was just everybody, all the ball players back to the drawing boards. And then now they coming out with the USFL this year.
Yeah.
And they was out back in the 80s. A lot of big names, big time coaches and names. But now they bringing it back, and they're for real this time. So I love football, man. That's been my passion. I'm a linebacker, so I like to hit people, man. I like to tackle people. Feel me? So that's just comes nature for me. So I just got to get back out there.
So
these new young guys, man, even with these new young fresh legs, man, they're gonna have to show me they got them fresh legs, man, because I got fresh legs too. You know what I'm saying? So I was just
be honest, Reggie. Be honest with me now. We're just you and I talking. No one else, right? No one else gonna watch. No one else gonna listen. When a team like Washington, or you mentioned Detroit in there, when teams like that, when they kind of they let you go, or they don't see you being part of the 53 or the practice squad, anything like that, is there a little bit is that shoulder be like, all right, Lions, like, okay, I'm coming back. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some sooner or later. Is that chip come there?
Yeah, it do, but man, in the football, man, a lot of people don't understand. All a lot of people understand is outside looking in and being the fan and the fan side.
Yeah.
It's a grimy business. It's cutthroat.
Yep.
And you can be on a team, you can be doing great, and they'll cut you the next day just because they need to clear some space to bring in somebody who play a complete different position from you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was with the Lions, I mean not the Lions, when I was with the Rams, they cleared all space for some O linemen to come in that year. They were bringing in some veteran O linemen. I was one of those undrafted. One thing about being an undrafted guy,
it's like easy to let you go.
Walk on college, you was the scholarship. Now you're to feel like to be like a walk on. So like you expendable, and that's how it works, man. Yeah. It's been a blessing. I've learned a lot, man. I love the game. It's fun, but like you just gotta really love the sport, though. You gotta really love this shit, though, because it could be tough, man.
What's harder? Tell all the people listening, all the watchers, right? 2 weeks before a fight, that last Saturday, that hard push, that big sparring session on a Saturday, or a Tuesday, Tallahassee, a Tuesday before you guys are going to go play the Gators or something. What's a harder practice? What's more difficult?
I'm gonna say, well, look, I'm out the gate. I'm gonna say the last spar Saturday before the fight.
Okay.
During the season in football, the coaches, especially on the pro level, they take it down. It's not hard, not as strenuous as college. College a little, even in college, especially later in the season, especially we about to play Florida, it's later in the season. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got to make sure everybody is good. We need all hands on deck, you know what I'm saying? So coach really making sure we ain't getting banged up. But training camp on the college football level is
crazy,
hell.
Right?
Hell on wheels. It's hell on wheels, man. Like it was probably one of the most grueling times of, of football for me. Wow. Especially as a freshman, sophomore, you get older, you get used to it. But the freshman, sophomore year training camp at a Power 5 team like that, like Florida State, like when I was at Florida State, the lowest we was ranked while I was there was 9.
Who were some of those vet linebackers when you came up as a freshman? Who were there?
Oh, I came in, I had Vince Williams, Nick Moody, Christian Jones, Telvin Smith. I had Telvin Smith and
wow.
Yeah, those were like the big 4 guys. I had got there a year before Bradham had left, but I knew Bradham, you know what I'm saying, because I would visit there when I was still in high school and stuff. So yeah, man, that's some dogs there, man. They paved the way. They led by example, but when I got my time, man, I stepped up and showed what I had, because I got something different from everybody.
I love it. When you're playing at FSU, or even after that, when you're playing ball, are you side of your eye? Are you watching on a Saturday night? Are you watching the UFC, or did that come at you? Or have you always kind of been a fan? You always been watching Anderson Silva, GSP do their thing?
So the main person that got me into the MMA and the UFC game was John Jones.
Yeah. The GOAT.
He one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
Hands down, nothing but respect for that man. And it's crazy I say John Jones. John Jones is he's my favorite, he's my favorite UFC fighter, from that point on to now, really, that's just who I watched mostly. Yeah. I watched all his fights. It's funny I say that because people ask me about my opponents and stuff, and when I'm about to fight, and I was just like, look, man, I don't care how much I know I'm a steamroll this dude. I'm gonna train for him like I'm about to fight John. You feel me? I gotta take it serious. Because if I come in that bullshit, he gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, you know what
I mean? Excuse my French.
You can fucking cuss whatever you want.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, like serious, he gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get fucked up in front of my peoples, man. I got the whole city. I got the whole city watching me. I got Duval at the crib. The whole city locked in. You feel me? They tuned in to the streaming service, the pay-per-view, whatever it is. They watching.
That's the one thing I will say. It's way different fight game from football. Like, and I know football, like it's a car accident literally every 23 seconds, and I get that. But like, it's crazy. There is a scoreboard and a game. To me, it's a little bit more team, and you laugh and shit. The fight game, like, it's so cold, and like real bad stuff can happen. Like really bad stuff can happen if you kind of not at 100 in there, right? Like, you feel me a little bit?
It's weird. It's just weird though, because like you just said, but like in football, like it's violent. Like the MMA is violent all out the gate, but like I mean, it's more violent at the gate just because of the lack of padding and stuff. Football, like, we're extremely violent guys out there. We just got on pads.
Yeah,
like the drills and the techniques they teach us in practice while we hitting them big ass bags and ripping them off and stuff. And gotta shed blocks and punch people and all that. That shit, man, this be getting fucked up for real. Like, you know, shit, look at my thumb. I had ruptured my UCL from, you know, that's linebacker life, man. You know, your hands be all fucked up. You see, this is my good thumb right here. It's sturdy. It's stable.
Yeah.
This one, that motherfucker. Hey, but they work though. These my money makers, man.
Yeah, you punching. You're punching good.
Yeah. These my money makers, baby. You know, so like, it's just it's different, man. It's a little caveat with that comparison, but I don't know. It's cool though. They all got it. It got its own little. Everybody got their own little.
Yeah. Like I said, all right, one last thing, and then I got 5 fun questions for you, and then we'll let you run, man. We know you're busy. All right, you said 2022, big year. I think it's going to be a really big year for Reggie. You wanted to do the football and the MMA thing. So if, of course, are you
cool? January and then do the rest in the fall after the season?
But okay, if that's the case, what happened, you know, like I said, we're going to bring back Detroit. You know, Campbell is a gritty guy. I think he's Dan Campbell, a coach. I think he likes that dog and players and stuff. You show out, you know, in the spring, and then Campbell goes, hey, Reggie, we want you part of the 53. We want you on the outside. We want you part of the 53. Are you okay with saying, hey, MMA, I can maybe come back to this. I'm going to kind of try to achieve this dream?
Man, I'm going where the money resides. Hey, but nah, for real though,
I respect that.
I'm not holding my breath on the NFL, man. Like, you know,
right.
I just turned 28. I'm like right now in the football world. I'm one of the OGs in the locker room. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I got the young 23-year-old, 24-year-old dude looking up to me, asking me questions on how should they go about doing this and that. You feel me? So. Yeah. You know, it's a little tricky in the NFL. Like, you hear stories here and there where about a guy get his opportunity. He got his first opportunity in the league at 31 or so at 30 or some crazy shit like that. But, like, man, I'm not holding my breath on that shit.
Right.
So they come. I'm ready. I'm suited and booted. You need me to hit a motherfucker in the mouth? Let's do it. But other than that, you feel me? I'm cool where I'm at. You feel me? We got something good going here with this fight game. You know, I want to do the football with the other leagues. You feel me? Because I love the game of football. It's not just, you know, I don't do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that. Like, I love the game. You feel me? I like to hit a motherfucker in the mouth. And that's why I like this MMA shit. Because you get to really split a motherfucking shit and you don't get the police called on you or nothing. You get all
they celebrate it.
Yeah.
They celebrate it.
Celebrate it. They love it.
I love it. All right. You ready for 5 questions? First thing comes to your head.
Okay.
All right. First one. Do you have a hidden talent or a skill?
Yes. Drawing. I can draw very well.
Beautiful. I love that. Who would play you in a movie about you?
In a movie about me?
Yes, sir.
Michael J. White.
Oh. Spawn, I like that. What was your first job?
Lifeguard at the hood neighborhood pool.
Favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team? Damn, I don't really have no sports team because I love football. And I ain't really a NFL league team fan because I'll be wanting to play on one of them motherfuckers.
So just a diehard Seminole?
Yeah, I'm a Seminole. Boom, there you go, right there.
All right. Last one should be a fun one for you. You can go out to dinner. We'll fight bananas. We're going to pay for the meal. You can invite any 2 people, dead or alive. Who do you pick to eat dinner with?
Dave Chappelle and Bernie Mac.
Man, Reggie, man, I love it, man. That'd be a funny dinner. That's a funny dinner, man.
Funnier than the motherfucker. Them boys talk crazy. I'm gonna pick their brain for real.
I like that. Last thing for you before you go, who's in the Super Bowl this year? Who's gonna lose to Buffalo?
To Buffalo? Damn, that's a good one. That's a good question, man. Who's gonna lose to Buffalo? Shit,
Green Bay?
Maybe. Green Bay?
Yeah. Green Bay, Buffalo.
Yeah, Green Bay do look good. I ain't gonna lie. Green Bay might, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's the last dance. Him and Devontae, last dance together.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen's gonna get it done. I'm telling you. A unicorn.
Hey, that boy, big body. Big body, he getting it done up there in Buffalo. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, Reggie, I'm a big fan of you. Everything, like I said, I'm a football guy at heart. Love the game, love the fight game. I've been at every GFC, a lot of stuff that Dean Tool does, but I couldn't get out there for that. We had a family vacation, so I was disappointed I missed it live, but we had to get the thing, man. I'm a big fan. I can't wait to see what you do in 2022. All right.
Man, appreciate that, Dave. Real talk.
All right, my guy. Be good. All right. Let's talk soon.
Yes, sir.